education source. I wanted to give you a little progress report today. I had an amazing, like, rah-rah meeting with my workout coach. And she highlighted some of my wins, and I'm pretty excited about it. So many of you know that last August, I suffered a concussion, and that I've been working toward overcoming that injury for since then. I mean, it's a long time. We're at the end of April already. Excuse me. And quite frankly, it's been a long road. And we've been continuously working and teaching students and bringing new doctors in for animal chiropractic training. And a big part of this journey has been figuring out exactly what pieces and parts to put back together. And I want you to know that even in your animal cases, it's a really, really good idea to sit down every now and then and talk about the progress that you're making, even if it's small. Like my progress report is that last week I walked my dogs 4 times. It's not a long walk. It's about a quarter of a mile, but it was a huge change. And today, out of just sheer determination and inspiration from that success, I started out this morning to walk the dogs, and I went about halfway and decided it was safest if we turned back, in part because we had thunder and lightning, and I didn't think I wanted to have gotten to that progress and be struck by lightning and ended everything, all my success. So progress is oftentimes based on your environment and planning. That said, I got the dogs partially walked. They were pretty happy. They were excited to go back in the house, particularly one of them who is thunderstorm avoidant. She would hide underneath you if she thought that was safest. That said, guys, make sure you've got some accountability. If you're in your practice and you're out there by yourself and you're just chugging along every day, who's your accountability partner? Is it someone who is bringing you up, or is it someone who just tells you you're doing great no matter what? Is it someone who understands animal chiropractic, or is it someone who just thinks it's the coolest thing since sliced bread and they can't wait to see some really nifty, stylized video of you with music? And we know none of us adjust with music, but with some cool song, adjusting a horse out there and making it look perfect. So animal chiropractors, a big part of being successful is having accountability people that you meet up with on a regular basis. We, here at Animal Chiropractic Education Source, we have several opportunities for that. One of our biggest is the Mastermind, which meets the first, third, and fifth Monday of every month. We have, I think, 160 doctors in the Mastermind right now. Some of them only show up for the replays. And what that tells me is they are not, and this is a little wag your finger, they are not making it a priority. They are not setting aside that time, putting it on their schedule, and making it a priority for themselves. And that is one reason that I oftentimes see, like I see their posts and I see their videos and I see what they're doing, and they're not as efficient as they could be. They're not helping as many animals as they possibly could, and they're not. I don't mean that they need to work more. I mean that they need to work more efficiently. And yes, we're all going to go through times in our lives when we struggle. I can tell you, this is the biggest struggle I have probably ever been through. This is not my first concussion. We hope it's my last, because I've had doctors tell me, I don't think you can handle another one. And I know that, I probably had a few weeks of hypoxia to my brain last fall, and I'm still overcoming it. I'm still building some new brain cells and some new muscle function, and it's not easy. It's scary, not easy that way. But I have really great days, and then I have some not so great days, and I have made a decision that we're going to power through as much as we can, because we all know that you adjust that dog and the worst thing you want to do is put it on cage rest. I am not doing cage rest by any means. Now, my cage rest might look a little different. I am moving every day. I am working out probably every other day, not with weights, but I am working out, and I am not afraid to take a nap. So for those of you who are out there in the trenches and working, and right now we know that there's a lot going on in the Texas legislation about animal chiropractic. That situation, it's good that we keep communication with one another, and that we make sure that when we communicate with other professions like veterinarians, we help them to recognize that, animal chiropractic is not there to take away their livelihoods. Animal chiropractic is really there to help their livelihoods grow in such a way that they can do the things that they are excellent at more often. If you're a veterinarian, especially in Texas, and you're being asked to supervise an animal chiropractor, and you have no idea how this works, we're inviting you right now to consider taking Animal Chiropractic 101. We are the course that you can finish before the A.C.E.S exam this year. You can complete the course, you can get certified, and you can learn how to help more of your patients and how to be able to supervise those doctors who can make your life easier. Find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com.